Hey everyone, no intro for today because honestly, I got a juicy story and I really want to get into it like right away. So if you do enjoy the video, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel a ton. Also be sure to turn on your notifications so that way you don't miss any future videos, and let's get started. Okay, so if you weren't on Twitter like in the last 2 weeks, allow me to pretty much fill in the blanks. So there was a crazy Twitch stalker for Amouranth. Like, we hear this all the time, fellas. We always hear that there's always, like, tier 3s always, doing weird stuff with, like, female Twitch streamers. It's pretty much, like, every song and dance. But this one, this story, like, this Twitter thread that she had really just takes the cake. I mean it. This is, like, scary stuff, and honestly, I don't even know how this person's, like, actually, in society. It blows my mind. I thought this was, like, actually a plot off of You or something. But, alright, so what I'm going to do with this story is kind of give you the abridged version. I'm going to put up, like, the important tweets because this Twitter thread is, like, 20 to 25 tweets long, and I feel like if I just, like, read everything off, it'll be 30 minutes and it'll be really boring, so I'm going to just put the important ones on screen. Alright, with that out of the way, let's get this started. Okay, so here's the first one. I'll pretty much go chronologically. Alright, so basically this guy, the story is this guy traveled from Estonia, Europe, all the way to where Amouranth lives in the United States. Pretty much got a plane ticket and just went there, like, just without recourse. And this is where it gets better. This is honestly insane. So this guy bought a hotel room near where she lives, near where her P.O. box was, and just had a complete sightline to her, like, P.O. box. Like, dude, that is terrifying. And what makes it even worse, honestly, is that this guy would also camp out at her Starbucks that was, like, probably, like, 2 blocks from her every day, just waiting for her. Like, and in the tweet it says also as well, like, he did this for 44 days and 33 minutes. Dude, that is insane. I know most people that can't even go on a workout regimen for that long. Man, if this guy was actually, like, committed to something else than Amouranth, he probably could have gotten abs. But nope, he sadly did not want to do that, because that would require effort. But yeah, he was like, yep, gotta go for my Queen Amouranth instead of actually going to the gym. Guarantee you, this man has absolute determination, but not for the gym. But I digress. One thing that I kind of find weird about this all, like, here's the second tweet. She said in the thread that he was actually streaming on Twitch. No, I'm not kidding you. He was streaming all of this on Twitch. Sadly, I don't have the clips for you, which is, like, kind of, like, I wish I had, because it would, like, actually make the story more interesting. But no, I don't have any of the clips, actually. But yeah, he did it, like, every day that he was there for, like, the 44 days, he would stream it there. He would stream everything to, like, 0 viewers, and then just, like, basically, like, every other day, like, some people would just, like, go into the stream and just, like, sit there and watch. Like, dude, I want to ask, who's watching this and not reporting it? Like, you're like a straight up accomplice to that. It's like, you know this stuff is happening, but you're not gonna do anything. Really? Like, come on. You're watching this sicko, just probably with a telescope and everything, just like, ooh, Amouranth, ooh, Amouranth. Like, I bet you that's what that guy was doing. I bet you that's what he was doing, like, goodness sake. But, oh my gosh. Alright, this is where, like, it gets even weirder. Okay, so, the guy would go into her, like, Twitch channel and just, like, keep, like, trying to, like, creepily flirt. And just, what was weird is that every time that, like, he would go in, he would just, like, keep doing that. But this is what gets me, and I'll put the tweet up on screen. So he would send her, like, dances of, like, like the Buffalo Bill scene from, like, Silence of the Lambs. I don't know if you've ever watched that movie, but oh my goodness, that is scary. That is just, like, creepy on a whole nother level. Like, I'll put up, like, the character that looks like that on screen, so that way you know exactly what I'm talking about. But yeah, it's so weird. Okay, so this is what really gets me is that, so it also says in the tweet, like, Twitter thread, it says this. I'm just like, dude, this guy's got dedication. This is why I said he's got dedication. He sold everything he had in Estonia. He sold his house. He sold his cat. He sold every one of his possessions for this girl. Like, he literally has nothing now. He has nothing. All he brought with him to America was literally a saxophone and a case, just a change of clothes, and that's it. Nothing else. That just blows my mind. He brought nothing else. Like, I mean this. He brought nothing there. Dude, it just blows my mind at, like, what people would do for a girl, especially on Twitch. I mean, especially on Twitch. I mean, goodness sake. Like, if you want to go for, like, a model, I get it, but come on now. Twitch, you gotta do better, man. You gotta do better. But, yeah, so this is what really gets worse is that, pretty much in the Twitch stream, he would always just, like, he pretty much said this to her when, like, she said, bro, leave me alone. Like, you're weird. Like, please leave me alone. She basically said that, or he's basically said this. Liar, liar, fiance. This guy, in his delusional mind, was like, yeah, I'm gonna marry Amouranth, and she's gonna love me. It's like, no, dude. No. She's sitting there probably thinking you're the weirdest person of all time. And I don't even think, like, anyone would ever think any otherwise. But, alright, let's get to the true climax, because I just want to kind of set up the story and just get right to it. So, pretty much with this whole thing, the guy eventually, you know, does the move. He goes to the actual home. Like, he says he's going to actually, like, go to her home. Like, he was camping at her mailbox a couple times. Like, nothing too major, at least, like, according to him. But, yeah. Like, he's finally at the premises. And, like, Amouranth knew this was coming. So she pretty much says she got, like, paid guards, like, guard dogs and everything. I'll put up the tweet of, like, her saying that. Like, and honestly, I get it, too. I would do the exact same thing if someone was like this. But luckily, I am a male Twitch streamer, so I doubt that ever happened. But if it happened, woo-wee, I'd be so happy. Ladies, I'll be putting my address in the description. No, I'm just kidding. But anyways, like, you get what I mean. Like, this is pretty stereotypical with, like, guys on Twitch. It happens. But what's really crazy is that he's, like, skulking around her house. Like, at least what she says in the Twitter thread. Like, he was skulking around, like, you know, like, outside the property for, like, 30 minutes to see if she was inside. And then eventually, like, she calls the cops, but, like, they were, like, way too slow to get in. Like, she says in the tweet, I'll put it up on the screen, like, 33 minutes it took them. Yeah, 33 minutes. And eventually he, like, went in, and then, like, he finally got arrested and everything, which was, like, nice. He finally got arrested, but it just was like, it took that long. But then again, it's not really the fault of the police. It's pretty much just like, there we go. It's pretty much like, dude, there's nothing they can do. And that's what I mean, is that, like, he's not really breaking any laws, sadly, when he, like, goes up to her house like a creep. I mean it, like, he can just go to it and just be like, oh, I'm just, you know, standing out for my favorite Twitch streamer, and they can't do anything about it. But, dude, they can only do it when, like, it kind of gets to that point where it's like, oh, man, it's starting to get bad. Like, dude, like, even as a content creator myself, I've gotten those messages, dude, where, like, they've tried to dox me, like, saying, I'm coming to your house. Like, dude, I've gotten so many of those messages. And I bet you, like, for people who've been in my streams, you've definitely seen those messages a couple times. Like, it blows my mind at how many times even I get them, and I'm a small streamer. I can't imagine the amount of people that probably try to dox Amouranth or other Twitch girls. I know we like to clown on them, saying, oh, they're on, like, recruit difficulty and all that, but it's like, yeah, I completely feel that, like, they got a hard job in the fact that, like, they're trying to play, like, you know, the sweet girlfriend role. Yeah, unfortunately with that, it kind of gets, you know, a ridiculous clientele, and that ridiculous clientele may want to try to sleep with you both in real life and in dreams. So, yeah, it's pretty weird. But overall, like, I pretty much wanted to say this, like, I remember there was, like, a similar situation of this happening for one of my friends. I went into their stream one time, and this dude was straight up, like, he doxed his IP and where he lived, dude. Like, I swear, it was, like, out in the open and everything. Like, he pretty much, like, said, here's your IP, and then, like, he was trying to, like, dox him, like, midstream. Like, I was just showing up, you know, just to basically be there for him because he's a chill dude, but it's like, oh my gosh, like, I cannot believe this. Blew my mind. Thank goodness, like, the police were called, but, like, it got to that point, and it was pretty bad. But yeah, you can't be too careful. I mean, I will say this. Most of the people that I meet in my Twitch streams are pretty chill most of the time. Like 99% of them are bros. And that's what I mean. But sometimes you really don't know what they could be like sometimes. You really don't. Like, yeah, you guys like chill on the internet, but like you never really meet them and you don't really know how they are. So could be like kind of a double whammy situation. So gotta watch out for that. But yeah, overall, dude, this story just kind of creeps me out because, like, and this is why it creeps me out. Number one is because the dude has absolutely nothing to go back to. This guy has no hope in his life, and he basically has no, pretty much will to live at this point. Like, he pretty much is, like, he's stuck in America, so I know he's gonna try again. And that's what I mean. Like, Amouranth is going to have to beef up security to get this guy away from her. Because, dude, this is happening again whether she likes it or not. It's going to happen. I mean it. She is literally going to have, like, a pretty much surveillance watch on her just for this dude. Because, again, this guy has nothing to go back to. But, yeah, overall, I just wanted to kind of share this story because when I first saw it, I was like, I thought it was a new season of You or something, but no. It was for Amouranth. Like, honestly, I know me and my Twitch stream, you know, sometimes make jokes about like that, but it's just like, dude, it gets serious when it happens like this, man. And I just overall want to say, like, I hope that, like, you know, this doesn't happen to anyone else, but sadly it's going to. And it's going to be Amouranth today, and tomorrow it's probably going to either be Alinity or Pokimane. I bet you $10 it will. But I hope everyone has a lovely day or night. Please like and subscribe if you're brand new around here. Also, be sure to turn on those notifications so that way you don't miss any future video or update to this video. And other than that, have a lovely day or night, and see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.